What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today we have another GOAT deck profile. This time you're spotlighting the Blue Eyes White Dragon with the White Dragon Paladin build. So diving on in, we got our 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon. Playing 3 is just a little too clunky. We don't have cards like trade-in yet in GOAT format, so playing 3 level 8s vanillas is kind of tough. So we're just playing 2 in this build. Followed by 2 copies of Paladin of White Dragon. I mean, with Paladin, we're able to bring out a Blue Eyes from our, I believe it's deck, from hand or deck. Okay, so we do have the hand option as well, too. But not only that, when he attacks a face-down defense position monster, he just destroys it. So, pretty solid effect there. Especially getting over things like Gravekeeper's Spy, for example. So we got 2 copies of that. Followed by 1 copy of Blackluster Soldier. We run a good amount of lights and darks. 2 copies of Chaos Sorcerer. 1 copy of Breaker. Next up, we got 2 copies of Cyberstein. We have a pretty good array of fusion monsters that we can bring out for this deck that will definitely help it. So we got 2 copies of Cyberstein. Followed by 3 copies of Manju of the 10,000 Hands, who lets us search out either the monster or the ritual spell card. So a little more versatile. Next up, 1 copy of Senju, who only lets us add the ritual monster. So we do have a 2-1 ratio in our deck of the monster and the spell. So Senju's pretty good. Pretty good. Next up, we got 2 copies of Gravekeeper's Spy. Nice little wall, especially if we do have to hard summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We got a Kaiku to help shut down our opponent's chaos plays. 1 DD Warrior. A Mystic Tomato, 1 Sangan, Tribe Infecting Virus, and Sinister Serpent to round out our monsters. Like I said, we have a 2-1 ratio. Personally, I like it. I mean, it does suck if we do lose this, but I mean, you know, you could bump it up to 2, switch around a few things. I like 1. You play test and let me know how you feel about this ratio. Of course, we have our 1 Graceful Charity, our 1 Pot of Greed, and our Snatch Steal as well. Then we have 3 copies of Book of Moon, since Paladin of White Dragon lets us just destroy a monster that he's attacking. So, pretty good to get over those beaters that our opponent might have. 2 copies of Nobleman of Crossout. 1 Swords of Reveal Light to help stall out and get Paladin out, or Blue Eyes out a little bit quicker. Mystical Space Typhoon and Heavy Storm. Premature Burial, and Brain Control to round out the spell cards. Going into the traps, we have 1 copy of Call the Haunted, followed by 3 copies of Royal Decree. And that's it for the main deck. It's nice and easy, very straightforward. Obviously, for the fusion deck, you're going to want to play all of your staples in GOAT format. The main thing you want to definitely have is King Dragoon. Your opponent cannot target dragon monsters with card effects. Once per turn, expect summon 1 dragon monster from your hand. So, very good with Cyberstein and just having this deck going for us. But yeah, you're going to want to be playing pretty much all your staple GOAT format fusion cards. But that's the deck. Go ahead, comment down below what you guys think. What would you do differently? Would you switch up some of the ratios in here a little bit? Would you go for all 3 Blue Eyes even? Well, we will see you guys on the next one. Goodbye and good night.
I, Seto Kaiba, president of Kaiba Corp, implore you to check these recommended videos. While you're at it, hit subscribe and burst stream that notification bell for all future videos.